to decide on requests for donations that were received before September 24th of this year.
As you know, we went to a new system as far as granting these requests for contributions and things of that nature. And we have a list of those that did submit requests up through that time period. And one of the requests was from an individual, and I've asked Mary to check with our prosecuting attorney to see if we can actually give monies to individuals, because we've been told before we could not. Even though I think it's a good cause and things of that nature, but I do think there's some legalities involved with that. But at this time, is there a motion to go ahead and use it?
This is 11.
11 if you take.
Yeah,
if
we
you
have to
take
take,
that one forward.
yeah, we have to take Josh Roberts out so we can have that looked
So there's
at.
basically 2 in there?
Yes.
There's 11.
That 11, okay,
Oh.
okay. Is there a motion concerning these?
Yes, I move that we approve contribution to these entities per our contribution policy.
That'll be $1,000, is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, or
Okay, I'll second that
whatever
motion.
the,
I think
I think that's what our contribution policy
Yes.
states.
So I'll second that motion.
Are they going to be named on the record? or-
Yeah.
We'll have
right
to
here
have
if you
them on
want
the
it.
record.
Yeah, I mean, I will, but
Yeah.
saying that the public
Yeah.
want to hear it.
Yeah.
Hamilton.
Hamlin Middle School football team, Lincoln County Automotive Tech class, Guyan Valley Middle School football, Guyan Valley Middle School book fair, West Hamlin PTO for book fair, Lincoln County JROTC, Guyan Valley Middle School baseball, Lincoln County FFA, Lincoln County Road Warriors Youth Wrestling, Helping Hands Food Pantry, and Lincoln County Fairs and Festivals. And those are that's everyone who has applied, okay? And those are $1,000 each.
And I think I second. Did we take the vote? Saying all yes?
Yes.
How was I going to do this one? From LCSC? They were this one.
Yeah, this is a letter that we received from the Lincoln County Opportunity Company considering continued funding for the, to maintain the meals program at the McCorkle Center. This is from William Carpenter, LCOC. Says the meals program has been continuing to do well, however, we're running low on funds. We can provide meals this month, but only by offsetting the cost through other funds, which are also quickly running out. Therefore, we're requesting $6,500 to help support this program through the remainder of 2013 as well as through part of 2014. And I think we have given them monies before for this program, but what's your thoughts on it?
That's,
I didn't tell her to fill an application because I wasn't sure if it really fell in the.
Well, I think probably, what I'd like to do, I think before they give us the numbers of meals served and things of that nature, when they apply, when they wanted the monies,
I can check.
I mean, I think they did, they
I
said
mean,
their
would
service.
this be, I mean, this would be an entity just like all other entities that have applied, am I correct?
Well, if you would look at, I mean, if you wanted to look at that particular, the only reason I had it brought to us differently was the fact that the number of people, I didn't know none of the number of people involved, but how many people would have to do without the service if we didn't get monies and things of that nature. Plus, I
Where
don't,
do they get their money right now?
I don't know. I really don't. And I don't know, I know we've given money to them before, and what I would like to do is maybe ask that, I don't think we have to table because it's not on the agenda, but I think what we need is numbers of people served over there and also the amount of money we gave them last year and things of that nature. But, you know, and I understand your thoughts about maintaining the limit and things of that nature, and I think we need to do that as best we can, but I want to make sure that we don't have people that are doing without meals that might otherwise have them. So if we could, we'll put that on the agenda for the next meeting to take care of it, okay?
Okay.
Plus, we'll get that information.
Well, you know, we get the information, see how those, you know, see how they were funded. I mean, I don't know anything
I don't
about
either. I know
LCOC.
that we did have to come up with
I don't know
funding
anything about
last year for a particular amount. I don't know if it was 6,500. It seemed like it was somewhat less than that,
that. And
but,
then, you know, we might be able to put that into our budget as somebody that we're gonna sponsor.
well,
You know, just like
that's
all
what I
the
think
boards.
needs to be done, is one or the other needs to be done because there's not an obligated, evidently not an obligated funding source for this. So we need to work it out to where people know we're gonna get funding this way or that way, and I think that's the best way to do it. But what we'll do, we'll address at our next meeting and see if we can get a little more as far as the numbers involved and things of that nature. Because to me, it seems that if you're gonna, I know these programs are set up to be funded for the year, and I don't know why they run out short all the time. I mean, you know, they're doing something different than, I don't know what the situation is, but we'll know more about it at the next meeting, and we'll decide then on what to do.
Okay, the next, on the agenda is the new business. Typically you all review and do one as a whole, but, there was one thing I needed to tell you about. To approve the reopening of the estate of Dallas Godby, you need to set a bond on that one because he didn't have a will. So typically it's $1,000. If you'll just tell me 1,000, then I guess if you do the,
Is there a motion to do that on the one setting the bond for
Set
the?
a bond for Dallas Godby's
Yeah.
will?
yeah,
I move that we set a bond for Dallas Godby's will. What is it,
$1,000,
And
yeah.
I'll second that.
Okay.
Is that an all yes?
Yes.
And then, I looked at it.
Okay. There was a question brought up. I had put on the agenda to approve Mr. Tom Walgerman for the dilapidated building committee. And the reason I did this was I'd had several complaints in the last month, month and a half, concerning buildings and things of that nature. And I knew we weren't going to meet till the end of October, so I thought if we could possibly, and we had to have an engineer. It had to be an engineer on this committee to do this. So, and I knew Tom personally, and I asked, I talked to Mr. McCann, and he knew, I don't know, I think you did talk to Mr.
Yes,
McCann about it.
yes.
And he knew him. But what I'd like to do, and it was brought up to me that, you know, as we have done in the past, we have advertised these positions on boards and things like that. And I think we do need to maintain that consistency in what we do. But I do think too that if we wait till October to do this, then we're getting into the holiday season. There's not going to be a lot get done about it. And some of these things deal with pests and road, I mean, all different kinds of things that are kind of a health issue with things. But I've thought about this. I think the best way to proceed with this, maybe if the commission would want to do this, is to go ahead and appoint Mr. Lagerman as interim a member of that committee, so that they could go ahead and start doing business. So we'll go ahead and advertise that and approve a permanent replacement at the next meeting, if that would be okay.
All right, I move that we appoint Tom Lagerman as a interim member of the dilapidated building board.
And I'll second that. All yes?
Yes.
And we'll also, I need a motion to advertise the position on that committee and to have a candidate for approval for permanent position on that, or to fulfill the
I
position.
move that we advertise that position.
And I'll second that. Then all yes?
Yes.
Okay. You can inform Mr. Lagerman if he wants to get to work on that as soon as possible with those. And there's several people, I think, that have filed complaints with them.
Yes.
And I noticed that we're going to extend the deadline for contributions and donation, the donation application to October the 15th.
That's correct.
Make sure that
This is, and the public needs to know that too. You can still submit applications for grant monies up through that date.
And then that's gonna be it for the year, until next year. And I think the reason that we're doing that is because of instituting the new contribution policy and trying to get everything, I think, squared away this year. I think we've had some delays in that, and that will give other people in the county opportunities to apply. But other than that, Doc, I don't see anything else that I have any questions on.
Okay, having reviewed the new business, do I have a motion to approve them as presented?
I'll move.
I'll second that. Is that an all yes?
Yes.
Okay, last part of the agenda is commissioners' concerns.
Um,